My story time when I first ate the box. My first time ever eating the box. I'm gonna tell you the story, right? So it was about 2022. Your boy matched with this light skinned baddie. You feel me? Mind you, I was a virgin this time. You feel me? I was a 65 overall, no badges, no experience whatsoever. And I'm like, you know what? Let me try Tinder for the first time. For some reason, I was that kid growing up. I was like, oh, you have Tinder? You have Tinder? Oh, you're a down bad motherfucker. But guess what? I'm down bad. I realize I'm down bad. It is what it is. But then, you know what? I started to realize, like, what's the point of, like, meeting someone in person when I don't really got to try online and I don't really got to spend money on them and I can just get some cheeks, right? Why not? Try to be efficient with your time and your money. Let's be smart here. If you go outside to the bar, you're going to see, like, dudes paying for girls' drinks. And, like, mind you, I'm in college, so I don't got no money. So there's no point in me doing that, right? So game is game. But, um, got Tinder. I was pretty chopped at this time. I was rocking like a shaved head. I was kind of scrawny, not as funny, you know what I mean? Not as charming, of course, like I am now. But, um, you know, your boy was down bad for Tinder. I was like, fuck it. All my friends get some play, but except for me, I could not be 20 years old getting no play. You feel me? And I was like, you know, fuck it, I'll hop on Tinder. So hop on Tinder. I didn't really get that many matches. I didn't really have that good of pictures and shit. Cause you know, pics really be enhancing your experience. You feel me? Like if you're a white dude with a dog, you're gonna get 99 plus likes. Or if you're a girl with just her ass out, 99 likes. Or if you're just a girl that exists, 99 likes. So, you know, I got this one girl. I was like, you know what? She not a big body, not a fridge protector, not a 60 overall. She was about 75 overall. It's passing. We'll take it, right? She's solid. She's solid. But at that point, I was like, I just need some XP for real. I need some experience. You feel me? And basically, we matched. We got to talking. I ain't gonna lie. She was 19 though. But I mean, I was 20, so it's like, it is what it is, right? And we matched. She seemed pretty cool. And I really try to remember the story of when me and her first linked. I remember, I think I just invited her over. Actually, she didn't have a car, but she lived near me, so I went and picked her up, right? And she came over. And I remember I had 4 roommates, so at this point in time, I was just, you know, hey, I got the crib to myself, you feel me? I got this nice ass apartment, you feel me? Invited her over, boom. And I remember we had 2 couches in the living room at this time, right? And for me, I don't like bringing in girls around my friends. And I remember we were watching Guardians of the Galaxy, I believe, and her and I were making out on the couch. And then one of my roommates comes in. It's the random roommate I had. I freaked out. I was like trying to flip on the bed, make sure he didn't see me. You feel me? I don't think he even saw me. He was probably like drunk and high or some shit, right? And I was like, oh, thank God. And then I remember this. I just took her to my room. Basically, she gave me some top. Not gonna lie, pretty solid. Not gonna lie, pretty solid. And I remember in the car, once I drove her back, she was like, why didn't you make a move on me sooner? I'm like, damn, this chick is going. Like, this chick might be easy for real. This chick might be easy. And then, right, I remember we were talking for an extra week or so. This chick was horny, bro. This chick was down bad. Like, I remember I was just like editing some YouTube videos because I was on my YouTube grind back in the day. What's up? And basically, she was like, "Oh, what are you doing tonight?" I'm like, "I'm busy." She's like, "I want you to come over and like smash," essentially. I was like, "Oh, really?" And then I remember she like said that she said, "Oh, I wish you would like fuck me in the parking lot." I remember her explicitly saying that because I remember we went on a drive too, that first time, and I was like, "Yo, this chick is crazy," like. It's always them like 7.5 out of 10s that really be wild for real. Them 10 out of 10s really never that crazy, right? But so a couple weeks go by, her and I had planned to hook up. Mind you, I was on the verge of losing my virginity too at this point, right? So maybe it's the 2-in-1 story. So I remember we were supposed to meet her at her dorm, essentially, and she came back 2 hours from somewhere. I forgot where she lived. From her hometown, I guess. 2 hours, right? And she had been out all day, whatever. And I remember we went to go to Target to buy condoms. Yeah, you know what they say about people you go to Target with? It's like you buy, y'all smash it if you take a girl out to Target, vice versa. Anyways, so we got back to her crib, right? It was some weird shit. I'm not gonna lie, she was being a little weird. I ain't gonna lie, but it's true. It's true. And I'm trying to remember this, right? It really hurts me to remember this, because I remember her and I were about to do it, and then she was like, "Can you give me head?" And I'm like, "Oh damn, it's one of these girls." Mind you, that's what my friends would tell me. It's like, "Oh, a girl that you ask for head usually be like on some shit." Yeah, but then I was like, "Oh, I don't want to do that," because like honestly, any guy who would. And then I remember we went down, bro. That shit smelled like Davy Jones' locker, bro. That shit, I don't even know what that extraterrestrial smell was like. It's like batteries and dead fish. I don't know, the worst smell of the smell. The rats of New York didn't even smell that bad when I was in New York. That shit was crazy. I don't like that. That shit is engraved in my mind. Mind you, after that experience, I did not eat no one out for like a year and a half, bro. That shit scarred me. At that point, I was like, did I even really like women? Because I was like, ain't no way dudes really like, eating chicks out and they smelled like this. Like, I am traumatized. And then I was like, fuck it. I guess I'm here. Like, I'm not a douche. So I might as well, I was like, maybe it's one of those things that smelled, terrible, but it would taste better. I was like, bro, this is not Indian food, bro. Indian food smells weird, but at least it tastes good. Whatever I stuck my tongue on, hell no. Once the tongue made touch with whatever she had with the box, I had a gag reflex, bro. That shit was terrible. I was like, why did my tongue just tickle like that? She was half black, half Asian. But still, the thing is though, I think why it tasted like that was because the girl did not shower, bro. She was out all day. And that's what it smelled like. Listen, bro. Once I went down there, bro, I was drowning, bro. I couldn't get my head out. I was like, there's no escape. I was like, like, when you're drowning in Minecraft, I was drowning. That shit, I thought I was about to suffocate down there. How, I don't know how I lived. I really don't. Because why was it like that? Why did it taste like that? There's no way you could, bro. You know those like colored patties off of SpongeBob? Even those probably would have tasted better for real. Those probably would have tasted better. At that point, bro, I was like, I'm not even gonna try this girl no more, bro. Cause like I was down there for real. I was like, ain't no way she don't know her coochie stank, bro. Ain't no way. Ain't no way you can call yourself a woman and have that down there. You was like, we gotta evaluate ourselves here. Evaluate your role. Evaluate your player build at this point. You was not no 10 out of 10. You was not no 99 overall to be getting away with stank pussy. There is no way. There's just no way, bro. You do not look good enough to get away with stinky pussy. Like, if it was Sydney Sweetie, Suni Lee, fine. Alright. I'll like clog my nose for real. But I was clogging my nose for this, bro. Still wasn't enough. Like, at this point, bro, I was like, there's no way men really like doing this. There's no way, like, I'm about this life of getting with women in bed like this. There's no way. pH levels way off. I don't know what her diet is, bro. Maybe she just had some Burger King cheeseburgers or something, bro. Because ain't no way it tastes like that, bro. Because ain't no damn way. Your boy was drowning in that shit, bro. I was like, this can't be. This can't be. I can't get out. Like I'm telling you, I will remember this shit till the day I die. This shit is that traumatic. This is probably one of the most traumatic experiences to ever happen to me. Shit's ridiculous, bro. I was like, bro, ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way her boyfriend nowadays really just be eating her out like that. Maybe she takes showers now. All right, to be honest, I should have made her take a shower. But guess what? I was inexperienced, so how would I know that? Bro, that ass. I was trying to snorkel down there, bro. Give me some CO. Give me an extra oxygen tank or something, bro. Oh my god, this is ridiculous, dude. That shit. I've never smelled anything worse than that, bro. You know how sometimes you walk past some like homeless people, you know, they shit on the ground and shit? That shit even smelled bad as what I smelled. Like, that shit is terrible. Like, my shit literally smells better than that. How is that even possible? It's literally shit. You know how you shit in your toilet and then it smells in the entire bathroom? That shit didn't even smell bad as, like, my shit don't even smell like that. But after that, right, I was like, you know what's funny? I got my head up and I was like, I shook my head and I was like, oh, I think I have to go. At that point, it was GG's. I'm ready to forfeit the game. 2K, your opponent left the match. I had to dip out early. I don't give a fuck. I cannot, no. Because imagine if I actually, like, clap for real, right? That shit goes stink even more. I had to abandon ship, bro. Bro, that shit was worse than what the waves did to Titanic, dog. That shit's crazy. Like, at that point, bro, I was like, this life not for me. After that, I ain't no one out for like a year and a half, bro. I went home. I remember it was on a Sunday afternoon in November. I went home and I basically like looked myself in the mirror. I'm like, what did you just do? What did I just get myself into, bro? It's crazy, bro. At that point, like, it made me really like have etiquette anytime I like had a girl over, you feel me? I always had to make sure my shit didn't smell for real, because I would just feel bad, man. I have PTSD. Chat, I have cream like that smells good to like put, you know, under your hip area, you feel me? Like that little pelvic area, like you got like cream to make it like smell good. It's like perfume almost, or like cologne, but for dudes down there, you feel me? Because after that, I was like, I could not be like a terrible host like that. Like, I get sad thinking about this. Like, I'm just filled with disgust, bro. But that's the type of shit make you want to go to church, bro. Even if you're not religious, bro. It'll have you reevaluating your whole life and all that. Like I said, I did not even kiss a girl until like 1 year after. I had no contact with no woman, bro, until 1 year after, bro. Bro, that shit was traumatic, bro. At that point, like, people might have questioned how I was straight at that point, because I didn't talk to no girls, bro. Shit's crazy, dog. Yeah, if only I could describe how bad that was, like that smell. That smell was just atrocious. Like, that shit brought when you from, like, I'm not gonna lie, that shit took her from a 7.5 to about a 2. 5 points, man. 5 points. I had to self-isolate, bro. You know what's crazy, bro? That was like right after the COVID COVID era. And, bro, at that point, you got to fucking quadruple social distance, bro. 6 feet is not enough to get away from that stench, bro. Yeah, you need 24, baby. You need, or however much that is, 20 or 6 feet. Oh yeah, 24 feet. 24 feet of social distancing, bro. That shit is crazy, dog. That shit is crazy. And mind you, I didn't even like really know how to eat that shit back in the day. And like now I know it's like you gotta like not put your nose too close. But like, bro, I dead ass no. Oh my god, what's even worse? She tried to put my head down into that shit, bro. I couldn't get out. I forgot. She made my head go down on that shit, bro. Bro, dead ass. I should have brought some Febreze or something, bro. Ain't no way. I could not get out, bro. She literally had my head right there. She fucking palmed my head like a Spalding basketball. Michael Jordan palming a basketball. That's how she held my head. And I couldn't get out, bro. I was like, damn, this shit got some crazy hand grip, bro. How the fuck she got me doing this? But yeah, no, bro. I forgot about that. Oh my god, that makes me. Oh my god. Oh, bro. Mm-mm. So, to you guys out there, if you guys ever do that, or women ever do that, please make your partner shower.